This is my 6-1 that I got going yesterday. It's been stood up the back garden for at least 9 years. When it stopped on me yesterday, I checked it and the diesel line was full of water. So I've cleaned it all out this morning and started it back up again. It's running at about 120 RPM. You can see the valve stems, the push rods spinning nicely, as all the CSs should do. When cleaning the diesel out, I've got a dribble out of the paper. I'll have to change the paper gasket. I've got a tiny little drip dripping out. The squeak I had yesterday was the arm for the pump here, for the oil pump. It was squeaking through being dry. All the time the engine's been stood out here, it's had water in the radiator with antifreezing, and it's been stood outside in all the weathers. It's never been touched. I've cleaned the plate, hopefully you can see the plate today. And the gentleman has a Listeroid, which as far as I understand is the Indian copy of the CS diesel. I reckons that it runs really steady, and he puts a cup on the rocker tops. I'm not going to use anything as heavy as a cup. I'm going to use an old baked bean tin. It's quite windy today, so maybe the wind will blow it off. But at the end of the day, if this were running a little bit faster, the baked bean tin would not even move. As you can see, I'll take it off. No magnets, no nothing in it. Just sat on there. The CS diesel is one of the finest diesels ever made. I've had quite a lot of diesels. This one's a radiator cooled. I've put the cowling back on. But this is one that must have been record, or it's not a genuine one. As you can see, it's like a normal, very similar to a car radiator. I have another radiator that came off my 3.5 one, which needs repairing, which is a genuine early list one, and it's all honeycomb. I haven't been able to play with this engine for many years, as I've got a back condition, and I thought I'd just give it a go yesterday. I tried it last year, but I was too ill to spin it over, so I gave up to it, and I thought I'd try it again this time. Like I say, I've just a very gentle weeping out of there with the diesel. One of the easiest things to work on, very reliable, hardly ever let you down. This engine, when I used to run it, I put a Land Rover exhaust box on, middle box, with the pipe on, and this engine will be put back into use to generate 12 volts electric. I have a wind turbine down the garden, that's not producing enough electric because the national parks won't let me put it up to the right height. It's only 9 foot off the ground, so it'll be taken down and it'll be connected to this. I'll just tick over like this. It should produce me 20 amps electric, no problem. 12 volt inverter to 240 volts. And this engine used to run on just a sniff of diesel. Beautiful things. You don't need them running flat out unless you're using a Brunson set and generating kilowatts of electric. They can just tick over, produce all the 12 volts that you need and the amperage that you need, and tick over very economically and inverted onto 240 volts. I hope you enjoy this video. The CS diesel, I have over 200 engines, and this CS diesel is one of my favourite engines. I've had an awful lot in the years I've been collecting. I used to buy them in Scotland and sell them. Generating plants, this particular one is sat on a plinth. It's not sat on anything, it's not even on level ground. It's just sat on a load of stones. It was parked up here when we had a house extension built. And as you can see, it's not even touching the floor. It's just sat, half buried at that side under just bits of gravel. And as you can see, the can's still there. I'll blow it off. Didn't take great much to knock it off. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you comment, and I hope you leave me responses. Thanks very much.